Hello, everyone. This is Cody Lee of BlackCatBooks.org, author of I, the Dragon, Cruel and Beautiful Rabbit Hole Lore and Fran, the upcoming Jaw of the Dragon. So, with the Nintendo Direct a couple of weeks back, one of the things that really dawned on me, one of the things that I think a lot of people aren't really noticing or picking up on, is that we have seen a glorious return to form from Level 5. They showed off a bunch of new properties, a new Professor Layton game, Deca Police, and I think there was something else they did. I don't know. But essentially, Level 5 really does seem like it's well on its way to like going through a redemption arc. And that's really interesting to see. Level 5 took off and became successful because of its success on Nintendo platforms. And when they deviated away from that with like games that nobody cared about, like Nino Kuni, Fantasy Life Mobile, all these other like experimental titles that flopped, they kind of fell off the face of the earth. And now they're coming crawling back to Nintendo. Now they're putting out like lots of really cool, interesting games again. And that really, really intrigues me because I am not a level 5 fan. I don't really appreciate what they do. I don't really find them funny. I really hate their like tendency to like act like it's the 2000s and like they are the 4 kids of like Japanese video game developers, honestly. They really do like make the kind of things that you would see on like Kids WB back in the day, like these 4 kids localized product properties. They really do have that um that kind of air about them. And honestly, I don't enjoy that. I don't like it at all. But like the thing about level 5, and I think the thing that like really makes this interesting is the fact that there are people who enjoy that kind of thing. There are big Leighton fans out there. There are big fans of Inazuma 11, uh of like Little Battlers, of of like Yokai Watch, right? Like now, there are things you could make fun of about those properties. I think Professor Layton has some of the worst plot twists in all of gaming, some of the worst writing ever, and I think Yokai Watch took on Pokemon and failed epically. It's kind of amusingly. Remember when Level 5, when Yokai Watch was supposed to be like the new Pokemon? That's really funny looking back on it now, but. Um, like I like the fact that they try to be creative. I like the fact that like their games aren't simple carbon copies of like other properties. Like Professor Layton, if Professor Layton wasn't so terrible, like writing wise, I would say it's probably one of the best point and click franchises ever. I love the gameplay of Professor Layton, not the story, but the general puzzle solving gameplay. I do see the appeal in that. Like Deca Police coming from them, which I believe is a new IP. That looks very, very interesting to me. Like there are things that we were shown on this direct that really makes me think that like, wow, level 5 is beginning to bring their A game back. It feels like we've gone back to a return to form. Like enough with the mobile stuff, enough with like the PlayStation games, enough with like the no effort cash grabs. Like let's go out and make some great new Nintendo exclusive again. And I think Level 5 absolutely has the potential to make great new Nintendo IPs for kids. Like I do think they really do have that spark, that something that they could really, really make and create something that really resonates with a certain demographic. And I'm not sure what form that's going to take. I'm not sure exactly how they're going to manage it, but I do know the proper how they're going to do it is just like just keep doing what they're doing. Just keep making new interesting things on Nintendo Switch and success will follow them.